Yeah, well, I mean that's quite a question. I think none of us are in a position to know what the next domino to fall may be. But I think that there's more resiliency in that business, in Coinbase's business, than some of these other businesses. One of the key things that caused FTX to fall, and indeed some of these other players like BlockFi, has been lending. And lending, certainly, that was one sort of famous thing where Coinbase, were not allowed by the SEC to do their lending program. So a lot of that business is based around trading, around custody. And again, that's a US listed company, onshore, listed company. So I think Coinbase is in a much, much different position than some of these other entities. But obviously time will tell as to what happens in crypto. Clearly, the share price of Coinbase has been affected dramatically just by the drop in crypto, by the drop in crypto trading. And of course, if crypto goes to $10,000 or even less, the price of Bitcoin, I should say, rather than crypto more broadly, who knows what that does to not just Coinbase, but to other actors in the sector. So I think watch this space.
Will Rohit, CEO of the Ground Shares, discuss the outlook of the Coinbase and the cryptos with the darling anchors of the KITCO news. Hello and welcome back again. In this video, we're going to be talking about is Coinbase going to the really collapse after the FTX. So stay tuned until the end of the video and subscribe the Bitcoin Thinking channels and turning on the red notifications button so you'll never miss any for future fascinating and interesting videos like that one. US listed exchange Dabble is trading at the distressed levels with the crypto industry's enterprises. The failures of the Sam Bankman-Fried's $32 billion cryptos exchange has also rattled Coinbase security valuations, with its Nasdaq listed shares plummeted by about a fifth over a past 4 weeks to change hands as just under a $48 piece after a small uptick on Friday. Coinbase stocks, which traded at almost $369 at the height of the crypto's bull run at least the November, is down 81% since from the years to date. Coinbase direct exposures to the FTX is small, limited to just $15 on deposit with the Bahamas base exchange, according to the Coinbase, but the shortfall highlight and growing the skepticism about the futures of the crypto industry. Now, what we need so for them and what we have seen for the inklings of its ability to scale down of their cost structures aggressively to match the new reality of where their businesses. Poor liquidity in cryptocurrency markets could last until it reached the end of the years and the crypto winters until 2023, the exchange said that. The collapse of the crypto exchange FTX derails are emerging positive situations in the cryptocurrency markets after the significant and daily vergings of the May and June left few, if any, large marginal sales in the digital asset space, Coinbase COIN said in the research report Tuesday. The new turbulence in the cryptocurrency markets and the lack of the large buyers has left the sectors vulnerable, potentially extends what was an already long crypto winter. Analysts and the Davor Dung and the Brian's Cabulis wrote that FTX bankruptcy proceedings will be closely watched, but for that the digital asset sectors, a lot of the stats depends on the path of the interest rates in the US. That report said that the market is highly likely to see second-order effects arising from the unwindings of the FTX as it emerges with counterparties have lent or interacted with either the exchange or its sister company and with research and with those exact liabilities, and the noted said that. Coinbase chief executives Brian Armstrong on the Wednesday warned Sam Bankman-Fried's accounts for how FTX found itself in an $8 billion hole. Armstrong said that there is no way billions of dollars could have simply slipped past FTX's founders and the former CEO who graduated from the Massachusetts institutions of the technology with a degree in the physics. I don't care how messy your accounting is, you are definitely going to notice if you find in the extra $8 billion to the spend. Stated in the Twitter even the most gullible person should not believe Sam Bankman-Fried claims that it was an accounting error. Coinbase CEO went to state how he believed the mismatch on FTX balance sheet was created. It is stolen customers' money during his hedge fund, plain and simple. Armstrong's wrote that. In the wake of the FTX collapse, it has been alleged that $10 billion worth of the customers' funds had been secretly transferred to the Alameda Research, a hedge co-founding by the Bankman-Fried, according to the reporting from the Reuters. But Bankman-Fried, also known as the SBFS, claimed he didn't knowingly commingle funds between the FTX with Alameda. Why does Coinbase keep going down? Let me explain that. Crypto exchange Coinbase suffered several outages amid Bitcoin's ongoing price rally. The increase in user traffic and the trading activities results in the massive extra loads on the server. Trading platforms are having a hard time preparing for such spikes due to the Bitcoin's unpredictability. In the last time, I'm going to be talking about November 16th, the full extent of the fallout on the crypto industry from the collapse of the Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX was yet to come out. Coinbase Global Inc. COIN.O Chief Financial Officer Alicia Haas told the Wall Street Journal on the Wednesday. What we are seeing now is the fault of the FTX is becoming much more like the 2018 financial crisis, where it's exposing poor credit practice and it's exposing poor risk management, Haas told the Wall Street Journal in an interview. FTX failed for the bankruptcy protection in the United States on the Friday. In the highest profile, crypto blew up to date after our traders pulled billions for the platforms in 2 days and the rival exchange Binance abandoned a rescue deal. That's it for today. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Bitcoin Thinking channel and turning on the red notifications button so you'll never miss any for future fascinating and interesting videos like that one. So subscribe the Bitcoin Thinking channels. See you next time.